We've all seen it, right? A CEO giving a $1 million keynote from a webcam that looks like it was filmed on a potato.
Oh, yeah. Usually upgrading that kind of setup means hiring a whole production crew.
Right, or at least dealing with a massive tangled web of specialized gear. Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're cutting through the heavy technical jargon of a professional video equipment spec sheet.
Specifically, we're looking at the Bolin Technology B2-220W PTZ camera.
Yeah, we're basically translating all that alphabet soup, HDMI, 3G-SDI, PoE, into what it actually means for you if you're wanting to step up your video game, whether that's for education or, like, live broadcasting.
Because honestly, before we even dig into how the camera connects to the internet, we first need to understand how it captures the world.
Yeah, the objects. And if you read the manual, it hits you with a 12.8-inch, 2.13 megapixel CMOS sensor.
Which is a mouthful, but it's shooting in 1080p at 60 frames a second.
All right. Plus, it has a 20x optical zoom combined with a 16x digital zoom.
Yeah, and don't forget the advanced 2D and 3D noise reduction technology.
Absolutely. It's like having a pair of binoculars that somehow magically scrubs away the graininess when you're in a dimly lit room.
Exactly. What's fascinating here is that this low-noise sensor technology completely solves the chronic issue of poor low-light performance.
The kind you get with standard consumer webcams.
Right, ensuring you always have professional clarity.
But, having great optics is really only half the battle. The camera also needs to know what to actually look at.
Which leads us right to the PTZ mechanics, the pan, tilt, and zoom, and the camera's internal processing.
Yeah, the physical movement range is massive. It's got a 340-degree pan and a 180-degree tilt.
All housed in this really durable magnesium alloy casing.
With super quiet motors, too. But here's where it gets really interesting. AI is such a buzzword right now.
Oh, for sure. It's everywhere.
Right. So is an AI face analytical engine just a gimmick on a $995 camera?
Well, this raises an important question, and honestly, it's not a gimmick at all.
Wait, really? Because usually auto tracking is pretty clunky at that price.
I know, but the AI here specifically manages smart focus and smart exposure in complex environments.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it essentially acts as an invisible camera operator, keeping the subject perfectly lit and sharp.
Wow, okay. So once the AI has framed this perfect noise-free shot, how does that video actually get to the audience?
Well, that's where the massive array of outputs comes into play. You've got your standard HDMI.
And 3G-SDI for broadcast, right?
Exactly. Plus USB-C for really simple computer streaming and RJ45 for IP dual streaming.
That is a lot of ports. And you can store up to 255 presets via serial controllers, which is kind of wild.
It is. Oh, and we definitely need to mention the PoE plus support, power over Ethernet.
Yes, which is huge. It means your single Ethernet cable acts as both the garden hose carrying the water, the data, and the generator powering the pump itself.
That's a perfect analogy. If we connect this to the bigger picture, this camera perfectly bridges legacy hardware broadcast environments like SDI with modern cloud-based video conferencing.
Like your standard USB or IP setups.
Exactly, all through a single device.
So what does this all mean? Basically, this $995 piece of gear completely removes the friction of professional video production for you.
Yeah, whether you're outfitting a house of worship, a high school classroom, or just a really high-end remote office.
Which leaves us with a final idea to ponder.
Yeah.
If cameras can now use built-in AI to flawlessly track, expose, and focus on our faces entirely without human operators.
Which is pretty incredible.
It is. But how will this flawless automation change the visual authenticity and the whole feeling of the remote presentations we watch every day?